Hey family, it's Money Bobby here. And right now, I want you to picture this exact moment in your life. You walk into the Apple store, eyes locked on that shiny new iPhone 17 Pro Max in titanium. Price tag $1,299. You tell yourself, it's an investment. Better camera for work, faster processor for productivity, and yeah, it looks insane. You swipe your card, walk out feeling like a boss, but 48 hours later, that $1,299 purchase has quietly ballooned into $1,950. And you didn't even notice how it happened. First, the MagSafe charger because your old cable looks pathetic next to this masterpiece, $49. Then the leather case because the cheap plastic one makes the phone feel cheap, $59. Then AirPods Pro because wired headphones don't match the vibe, $249. Then a newsstand, a screen protector kit, a premium wallet with MagSafe, boom. You're $650 deeper without blinking. This isn't you being bad with money. This is a psychological trap that's designed to own you. And it's happening to millions of Americans and Brits every single day in 2026. Most people think they buy things because they need them. Today I'm going to prove to you that you buy things because your other things are demanding them. One innocent purchase becomes the spark that sets off a chain reaction. And it can quietly destroy more wealth than a bad stock pick ever could. If you've ever felt broke even when you're earning decent money, or wondered why winning the lottery often ends in bankruptcy, stick around. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what's happening in your brain, why it's so hard to stop, and how to break free before your next impulse buy turns into a financial nightmare. Smash that like button if you're already feeling exposed, and let's dive in. Bobby shares a relatable personal story to make the viewer feel, this is me. Then explains why this psychological trap is hitting harder in 2026 for everyday Americans and Brits. I used to be exactly where most of you are right now. A couple years back, I finally got approved for a premium rewards card, Chase Sapphire Reserve, $550 annual fee. But the sign-up bonus was 80,000 points, worth over $1,000 in travel. I told myself, Bobby, this is smart. You're investing in better rewards, free flights, hotel stays. It's not spending, it's earning. I swiped, got the card, felt unstoppable. First purchase, a nice dinner to celebrate. Then I realized my old worn-out wallet looked ridiculous holding this sleek metal card. So I bought a leather Bellroy wallet, $89. Next week, I'm traveling for work. The card gives lounge access, so I upgrade my carry-on because the cheap roller bag doesn't match the premium vibe, $250. Then noise-canceling headphones because flying coach with bad audio feels beneath me now, $349. Within a month, that one credit card decision had quietly added $700 plus in necessary extras. And the worst part? I didn't feel guilty. It felt logical. If I'm paying the fee, I might as well get the full experience. That's the trap. Your brain doesn't see these as separate purchases. It sees them as maintaining consistency. Psychologists call it identity congruence. Once you upgrade one part of your life, everything else that doesn't match creates discomfort. And discomfort is expensive to fix. In 2026, this is worse than ever. Inflation is still biting. Wages aren't keeping up for most people. Yet companies are weaponizing this psychology harder. Apple drops a new iPhone every year with one must-have feature. Luxury brands release limited drops. Credit card companies dangle bigger bonuses but tie them to higher spending tiers. Social media shows everyone living the upgraded life. So your old phone, old bag, old headphones suddenly feel like failures. Not because they stopped working, because they no longer match the version of you that just spent $1,200 on something shiny. And here's the brutal truth most people never admit. The average American household is losing $800 to $1,500 a year to these chain reaction purchases. 2026 Consumer Expenditure Survey data backs this up. Brits aren't far behind. Average UK consumer spends an extra £600 to £1,000 annually on matching upgrades. Money Helper reports, it's not weakness, it's biology plus marketing working together. Your brain hates inconsistency more than it hates spending money. So it pushes you to spend to make everything feel right again. And once that cycle starts, it doesn't stop until you force it to. To really understand why one purchase can turn into a money-eating monster, We have to go back over 250 years to Paris, 1765. Meet Denis Diderot. He was one of the smartest guys alive. Philosopher, writer, co-founder of the famous Encyclopédie. But despite all that brainpower, Diderot was broke. He lived simply. Old clothes, rickety chair, worn rug, scratched desk. And honestly, he was content. He didn't feel poor. His stuff worked. Life felt fine. Then everything changed. Catherine the Great, Empress of Russia, became a huge fan of his work. She heard he was struggling financially, so she did something wild. She bought his entire library for a massive sum, equivalent to about $50,000 to $60,000 in today's money, and let him keep using the books. Suddenly, Diderot was rich. For the first time in his life, he had real cash. What did he do? He treated himself. He went out and bought the most luxurious thing he could imagine, a beautiful scarlet dressing gown. Rich red fabric, elegant stitching, fit for a king. He brought it home, slipped it on, looked in the mirror, and felt like a new man. Powerful, successful, elegant. But then he sat down at his desk to write, and something felt wrong. The robe was magnificent, but his desk? It was scratched, ink-stained, rotting in places. The contrast hurt his eyes. This masterpiece of a robe deserved better surroundings. So he replaced the desk with a gorgeous mahogany writing table. Expensive, polished, perfect. Now the robe and the desk looked incredible together. But as he glanced down, the old threadbare rug looked like trash. It clashed. It insulted the room. So he bought a plush Damascus rug, thick, luxurious, imported. The rug arrived. Room looked better, but now the curtains looked cheap and faded next to the rug. Replaced. Then the chair looked like firewood compared to the curtains. Leather armchair ordered. Paintings, too plain. New ones. Mirrors, too small. Bigger ones. Sculptures, none. Added some. He kept going. Month after month. Replacing everything that didn't match the quality of that one scarlet robe. In the end, Diderot had spent every last penny of his windfall. He was broke again. Poorer than before. Years later, he wrote a famous essay called "Regrets on Parting with My Old Dressing Gown." In it, he said something that still chills me. I was absolute master of my old dressing gown, but I have become the slave of my new one. That, family, is the Diderot Effect. One new, high-status item enters your life arrow. It creates psychological tension because everything else looks inadequate. You upgrade everything else to restore harmony. You spend way more than planned. Your things end up owning you. And here's the scary part. In 2026, this effect is on steroids. Back in 1765, Diderot had one robe trigger a room renovation. Today, one phone, one card, one car, one vacation package can trigger a full lifestyle inflation spiral, and marketing teams know exactly how to weaponize it. They don't just sell you a product, they sell you an identity upgrade. And once your identity upgrades, your wallet has no choice but to follow. The robe wasn't just fabric, it was a new version of Diderot. The iPhone isn't just a phone, it's a new version of you. And that new version demands new accessories, new clothes, new habits, new everything. Or the discomfort never goes away. That's why people who win the lottery often go broke fast. That's why buying your dream house can turn into a money pit. That's why upgrading your credit card feels like freedom, until the matching lifestyle bankrupts you. Diderot figured this out 250 plus years ago. Most people still haven't. But once you see it, you can't unseen it. Now let's bring this 300-year-old trap into 2026. Because the scarlet robe has been replaced by smartphones, credit cards, cars, and dream vacations. And the math is even scarier. First example everyone knows too well, the gadget upgrade spiral. You finally pull the trigger on the latest iPhone 17 Pro Max. $1,299 out the door. You walk out thinking, this is it. Camera for content, speed for work, status for life. But 72 hours later, your old $15 charging cable looks like it belongs in a museum next to this titanium beauty. So you grab the official MagSafe charger, $49. Then the cheap silicone case feels flimsy and cheap on the premium finish. Leather case from Apple or a brand like Nomad. Easy $59 to $79. AirPods? Wired buds sound tinny now. AirPods Pro 2 or Max, $249 to $549. Then the stand, the screen protector bundle, the MagSafe wallet, maybe a new power bank because the battery life promise didn't match real use. Within a week, $1,299 became $1,800 to $2,100. That's not exaggeration. Average U.S. consumer reports show gadget chain reaction spending adds $400 to $800 per major phone upgrade. 2026 Consumer Reports and CNET surveys. Brits are similar. 300 pounds to 600 pounds extra per cycle. Which? Magazine data. Now layer on credit cards. This is where it gets dangerous for my audience. You get approved for a high rewards card like the Amex Gold or Chase Sapphire Preferred, $95 to $250 annual fee, but 60,000 to 100,000 point bonuses worth $750 to $1,500 in travel. You think, smart move. I'm earning more than I'm spending. First spend. Nice dinner to hit the bonus minimum. Then you notice your old debit card feels basic next to this metal beauty. Upgrade to a premium wallet to protect it. $80. Travel perks? You book a nicer hotel because why not use the credits? Extra $200 per night. Lounge access. You fly premium economy instead of coach. $150 more. Dining credits? You eat out more often to maximize them. $100 per month extra. Before you know it, that free bonus has triggered $500 to $1,000 in lifestyle creep just to feel like you're getting the full value. Real stat. Average U.S. credit card holder loses $1,200 plus yearly to interest plus fee-driven spending creep. CFPB 2026 report. Rewards feel free until they demand a matching lifestyle. Next, the car or house upgrade trap. This one destroys families. You upgrade from a reliable 2018 Honda Civic to a 2026 Tesla Model Y or BMW X3. $55,000 to $70,000 financed. Suddenly your old phone mount looks ridiculous in the sleek interior. New MagSafe dash mount, $40. Interior mats get dirty fast on premium floors. Custom all-weather set, $150. Garage looks messy next to the shiny car. Organization system, $300. Then the driveway needs sealing to protect the new paint. Wife's car now feels embarrassing next to yours. She upgrades too. Vacations? We deserve better now. Europe instead of local, extra $3,000. One car upgrade quietly adds $5,000 to $10,000 plus in ripple costs over 2 to 3 years. AAA and Edmunds 2026 ownership reports. Same with houses. New kitchen remodel, $20,000 budget. Fridge clashes to $2,000, new one to floors, look dated to $8,000. Hardwood to living room feels off to paint plus furniture to total $50,000 plus instead of $20,000. Vacation example. You book a luxury resort because we only live once. $4,000 for the week. Then better luggage to match the vibe. $400. Outfits for photos. $300. Upgraded flights. $600. Souvenirs, memories. $200. One trip becomes $5,500 instead of $4,000. Math summary. Average American household loses $1,200 to $3,000 per year to these chains. Combining gadgets, $500. Credit creep, $800. Auto/home ripple, $1,000 plus. Federal Reserve and Nerd Wallet 2026 data. UK equivalent, 900 pounds to 2,200 pounds per year. Money-saving expert in ONS stats. The pattern is identical to Diderot's robe. One anchor item creates dissatisfaction to upgrades cascade to you spend to restore harmony. Broke again. But here's the good news. You can stop it cold. All right, family, we've seen how one innocent purchase can turn into a money-eating monster. From Diderot's robe to your latest iPhone upgrade. The good news? You don't have to live like this forever. I've tested this on myself and helped thousands break the cycle. Here's my exact 4-step system to shut down the Diderot effect before it drains another dollar from your wallet in 2026. Step 1. Predict the full chain reaction cost, the pause rule. Before you ever swipe, tap, or click buy now on that anchor item, the new phone, the premium credit card, the dream vacation, force yourself to ask one brutal question: what else will this thing demand from me? Write it down. Be honest, no sugarcoating. Example: you're eyeing the Amex Platinum for lounge access and $200 airline credit. Fee $695. Bonus 150,000 points equals $1,500 plus travel value. Looks smart, right? Now list the chain. Nicer airport outfits to feel worthy of the lounge, to $300 upgraded carry-on because platinum people don't use cheap bags, to $250. More frequent travel to maximize credits, to extra $1,000 per year in trips premium phone case/wallet to match the metal card, to $100. Dining out more for dining credits, arrow $400 per year, extra total chain cost, $695 fee plus $2,000 plus lifestyle creep equals $2,700 plus first year. If that number scares you, don't buy the anchor. This one pause has saved me thousands. Do it every time. Your future self will thank you. Step 2. The buy one kill one rule. Inventory cap. The Diderot Effect thrives on accumulation. You add the new shiny thing but keep the old junk, then spend to make everything match. Break it by capping your inventory. Rule: for every new item that enters your life, especially high-status ones, one similar item must leave permanently. Donate, sell, trash, gift, gone. Credit card example: you get approved for a new rewards card. Before activating, cancel or downgrade an old one, unless it's a keeper with no fee. Phone upgrade: sell or trade in the old one immediately. Don't keep it just in case. New wallet for the premium card? Old wallet goes in the bin. This forces real value decisions. You stop collecting upgrades and start curating what actually matters. I've gone from 4 cards cluttering my wallet to 2 high rewards keepers. Save $200 per year in unused annual fees alone. Step 3. Strategic downgrade. Reset your baseline. This one feels crazy at first, but it's nuclear level effective. Deliberately downgrade one visible, high-status part of your life to lower the pressure on everything else. Examples that work in 2026. Switch back to a no annual fee cashback card, like Citi Double Cash or Wells Fargo Active Cash, even if you qualify for premium ones. Rewards drop a bit, but no fee pressure means no need to maximize spending. Drive a reliable older car, 2018 to 2020 model, instead of upgrading. No one expects luxury accessories or vacations from someone in a practical ride. Use a simple $20 phone case instead of $80 leather. Suddenly your whole setup feels humble and low maintenance. When your anchor items are modest, your baseline drops. No tension, no upgrades needed, freedom. I did this with my watch. Downgraded from a flashy smartwatch to a basic $50 Timex. Saved $300 per year easy. And weirdly, I felt richer because I stopped caring about matching. Step 4. Identity reset technique, the most powerful. The deepest fix. Redefine who you are without tying it to possessions. Most people think I'm a rewards maximizer or I'm a luxury traveler. That's the identity upgrade trap talking. Instead, anchor your identity to freedom, security, and control. I'm the person who builds wealth quietly. Daily reminder. Every time you feel the urge to upgrade to match, ask, does this help me stack cash or just look like I have it? Visualize the end game. Early retirement, debt freedom, financial peace, not Instagram likes. When your identity is wealth builder instead of wealth displayer, the Diderot Effect loses its power. Things stop demanding upgrades because your self-image doesn't need them anymore. Put these 4 steps together and watch the chain reactions die. One pause, one kill, one downgrade, one mindset shift. And suddenly you're keeping thousands extra every year instead of feeding the monster. You've got the blueprint. Now go use it. Let me leave you with one last story, my own wake-up call. A few months ago, I almost fell back into the trap. I got pre-approved for the new Centurion Black Card invite, the holy grail of status cards. Unlimited lounges, elite hotel status, 1,000 plus credits. The annual fee is insane, but the perks? Man, they looked tempting. I sat there staring at the email, heart racing. This is the upgrade I deserve. Then I remembered Diderot. I asked myself the pause question. What else will this demand? The answer hit hard. Nicer suits for dinners, upgraded travel everywhere, constant pressure to spend to justify the fee, probably another card to complement it. Chain cost. Easily $5,000 to $10,000 in creep the first year. I deleted the email, kept my simple 2% cashback card, no drama, no stress. And guess what? I slept better that night. My money stayed in my account instead of funding someone else's lifestyle expectations. Family, that's the real win. Not looking rich. Being rich, quietly, consistently, without the chains. The Diderot Effect isn't about the robe, the phone, or the card. It's about who controls your wallet, you or your possessions. Today you learned one upgrade creates discomfort. Discomfort demands more upgrades. More upgrades demand more money. And most people never see the chain until they're broke. But now you see it. So next time that shiny thing whispers, you deserve this. Remember, you deserve freedom more. You deserve control more. You deserve to keep the money you actually earn. Pause. Predict the chain. Kill the old. Downgrade strategically. Reset your identity. Do that consistently. And in 2026, you'll be the one watching everyone else chase upgrades while you stack real wealth. If this video just saved you from your next dumb purchase, or made you rethink that credit card upgrade, hit that like button right now. It really helps the channel grow and reach more people who need this wake-up call. Subscribe to Money_Bobby and turn on notifications. We drop these mindset-shifting money truths every week. Next video. How to hack $1,000 plus in free travel this year without falling into the rewards trap. You don't want to miss it. Drop a comment below. What's the one purchase that triggered your biggest chain reaction? Be honest, no judgment here. Reading your stories keeps me motivated. Thanks for watching, family. Stay smart, stay free, and remember, don't buy the robe. Be the master of your money. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only, not personalized financial advice. Always do your own research, consult a licensed advisor if needed, and make decisions based on your own situation. Money Bobby out.